Still to come, middleweight contender Chris Leben plans to bulldoze this UFC newcomer.
When I get in there and I'm in his face, I'm pressing the action, I'm roughnecking him, I'm throwing him around, I'm punching, he's punching me, I'm eating his shots and just blasting him back in the face. He's not going to be able to handle it. He's going to go, what is this guy? This guy's a dump truck. He just keeps going, keeps coming forward.
Anderson Silva, the Spider, also a southpaw, has other thoughts on his mind. You're watching Ultimate Fight Night Live right here on Spike TV. Final preparations taking place backstage. That man is the Crippler, Chris Leben. This may very well be the biggest fight of his mixed martial arts career as he will be involved tonight in our main event of the evening. So tonight, Chris Leben will welcome Anderson Silva to the Ultimate Fighting Championship. I bet he's got a message for him. We'll see if Silva wants to hear it. I will tell you, the UFC tonight welcomes one of the biggest and baddest strikers in the mixed martial arts world. I know Joe Rogan is fired up to see Anderson Silva in the UFC. And now, fair or not, many actually remember Chris Leben beating down a door. But I will tell you this, Leben is for real, and doors and opponents better beware.
Everybody wants to watch me fight because they know they're going to get a show. When Chris Leben goes out there and fights, they know that I'm going to bring it. I'm going to leave it on the line.
Chris Leben showing well-rounded skills.
I feel that I should be the most watched fighter in the world. I think everybody should want to watch me fight. Bottom line is, if you're not winning, you're not in the UFC.
Whoever they want to put in front of me, I'll fight him.
All I know about Chris Leben is that he's a tough fighter. I don't really know much about him. All I can say is I hope he came well prepared because it's going to be a war.
We do know he is one of the top guys in the world.
I'm very excited to be fighting in the UFC in front of millions of people, and I plan to make my debut, and after this fight, everyone is going to know who I am.
I've seen Anderson Silva beat some very tough guys. On the flip side of that, the guys that beat Anderson Silva haven't exactly been the best. They've been the guys that refuse to play into his game plan.
I'm very well prepared for this fight. I believe that he'll realize that I'm not a newcomer at the end of the fight when they're raising my arm.
After he gets in there with me and I knock him out, he may want to go back to Japan or somewhere where the competition's a little easier.
How it's going to go is he's probably going to throw some punches, I'm going to throw some punches, and I'm going to knock him out.
My real gut instinct is that in the midst of me getting on the inside, getting through his punches, looking to take him down, he's going to leave his chin hanging out there, and I'm going to break his jaw.
You know, Joe, one thing is for certain. Leben did really cripple that door at the Ultimate Fighter House.
Yeah. Well, Anderson Silva's not a door.
Yeah, you got that right.
This is a very interesting test for Chris Leben. Chris Leben has risen to the occasion over and over again. He's beaten Edwin Deweese, Patrick Cote, Jorge Rivera. He stopped him very quickly. That's a very tough fighter. And Leben, going into this fight, has one distinct advantage. He has an iron chin.
Yes.
Very, very difficult guy to hurt. I mean, Patrick Cote hit him with some bombs. Leben walked right through it. Anderson Silva, for sure, is the biggest test he's ever faced. He is a vicious striker. He owns KO wins of some UFC veterans like Tony Fricklin. He KO'd him. He beat the hell out of Lee Murray. He's a very, very tough guy.
You've waited a long time for Anderson Silva. You want to get it going?
Oh, I can't wait.
All right, our tale of the tape is brought to you by Synergy, the ultra premium energy drink from Science. It's our main event of the evening. Chris the Crippler Leben, 25 years old. Anderson Silva, the Brazilian, 6 years his elder. He does have a definitive reach advantage. We are set for a superb slugfest. Coming up next, it's our main event of the evening as the Crippler, Chris Leben, takes on Anderson Silva right here live on Spike. The Hard Rock Hotel and Casino As we are getting set for the main event of the evening here live on Spike, don't forget, top of the hour, Blade the Series, the premiere. Kirk Sticky Jones cannot wait to watch it. All right, official introductions of this, our main event of the evening, the veteran voice of the Octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And now, live from the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Las Vegas, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, the fighter standing in the blue corner. This man is a Muay Thai and Jiu-Jitsu fighter who holds a professional record of 15 wins with 4 losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall and weighed in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Curitiba, Brazil, Anderson the Spider Silva. And now introducing his opponent standing in the red corner. This man is a freestyle fighter who holds a professional record of 15 wins with 1 loss. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall and weighed in at 186 pounds. Fighting out of Seattle, Washington, Chris the Crippler Leben. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of this contest is Big John McCarthy.
You're going to receive your instructions in the dressing room. Do I have any questions from you, Anderson? Any questions from you, Chris? Touch gloves. Touch gloves. Go back to your corners. Let's start.
Wow. Silva's an intense dude. Anderson Silva has fought and beaten most around the world. The Crippler, Chris Leben. 5-0 in the UFC.
You ready? Let's get it on.
And here we go. Welcome to the Octagon, Anderson Silva. Tonight's clock is sponsored by Xbox 360. Just kind of threw Leben aside that time. But you could tell with those jabs, and they're right-handed jabs, because both of these fighters are southpaws, Joe. But the reach advantage, a definitive one for Anderson Silva.
He's excellent at angles. He's a great striker. Moves well. He's really good at moving in and out, changing timing. Good head kick. Oh, Chris Leben's rocked.
And Leben goes down. Oh, Silva should have jumped in and finished it. He may do it right here. Leben is rocked. He was stunned.
He was rocked
back
bad.
up.
I thought it was over.
Oh, he is in big trouble. Chris Leben goes down again.
Wow.
And it is all over.
Wow.
It is all over. The debut of Anderson Silva lasts less than 1 minute.
That's what I was talking about. This is a different kind of striker.
I want you to stay right there. They know you're fine.
Man, that was impressive. I mean, Chris Leben takes a tremendous punch.
That's good.
Anderson Silva just moved on him, gave him angles, caught him coming in, took him apart. I mean, wow. I don't think anybody thought that was going to happen. That was very impressive. Let's take a look at the replay. Anderson, the Spider Silva. Head kick. Right hand, left hand. Chris Leben looked so out of it. I'm amazed that Big John McCarthy didn't stop it earlier. Here's the end. Big John just jumps in. He gave Chris every chance he possibly could to recover.
Bam.
Bam, and that is the end.
Great technique by Silva on the knee as he pulled the head forward as he brought the knee up, doubling the force of the final strike. The Crippler extremely disappointed, but he was rocked early. We will be back with the official time of that victory for the newcomer Anderson Silva when we continue here live on Spike. Live back here at the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino. Official decision, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Big John McCarthy has called a stop to this contest at 49 seconds of the very first round. For the winner by knockout, Anderson the Spider Silva.
Great win for Anderson Silva as he defeats Chris Leben in our main event of the evening. Still to come tonight, Luke Kumo in a welterweight bout against Jonathan Goulet. That fight is next right here from Las Vegas, live on Spike. Wow, what a finish! Brucey, are you kidding?